Mitikayo Yesuno, my relations, hello. I am upset. I am telling you to stop. I'm telling you to stop all this nonsense. It's a good thing that I decided to turn things off, to turn off the internet, to turn off the world on my birthday last Friday the 24th, when I blessedly turned 56. Because there was a shooting, a fatal shooting, 5 miles from my office, 5 miles from my mom's house, from where I grew up. A man around my age walks into a urologist's office, was upset about an appointment for his father had to be rescheduled, and it went south really quickly. He got angry, he became enraged, he took out his illegally carried pistol and shot the receptionist through the chest, killing her instantly. The bullet ricocheted and also injured another patient in the office. I've had it. Look, I've been telling you folks, I've been telling the world about this for years, that we can't keep blaming the evils of the world, the travails of the world, the stresses of the world on the world. We have to take responsibility for them. And the fact of the matter is that there is a lot of stress going on because of our reaction to COVID. I mentioned recently, perhaps in the last video, that the mayors of Chicago and New York City made a startling admission, blaming their skyrocketing death rates, murder rates, on COVID. That people were getting tired of being, quote, cooped up. The admission is that there are an awful lot, and I do mean awful lot, of people in America who are emotionally, mentally, spiritually, extremely fragile. And we have to take responsibility for them because they are having a really hard time taking responsibility for themselves. The mature people, the adult people in the room, got to step up. And we have to start doing the right thing. Look, I'm all for the masks. I'm all for social distancing when appropriate. I'm all for the masks when appropriate. Appropriate, I'm not wearing one now. I'm not wearing one when I drive. I'm not wearing one when I walk down the street. Some people want to do that, that's fine. But there have been 5 other pandemics in this world in the last century and dozens of epidemics. And the response was to wear a mask. Society didn't shut down. The society shutting down is a new model. It is a theoretical model. And we are the world and the people listening to the medical experts in the world have swallowed this hook, line, and sinker like this is the only way to go. It is not. It is not a hoax. It is not a conspiracy. We're not that well organized human beings. You know, somebody else said that there's a rumor going around that if you wear the mask, it causes asphyxiation. It causes, what is it, carbon monoxide poisoning? Think this one through. If that were true, then Islam would not have lasted past 2 generations. Come on now. There are a lot of people who are taking advantage of this situation. There are a lot of people who are peddling fear and you know, the conspiracists and the ones who have all these crazy theories about the mask and what have you, we all agree on one thing, that there are too many people peddling fear, and the fear is driving us to ruin. That being cooped up really led to the enormity of the riots after George Floyd. It has led to the riots that continue in Portland and in New York City and elsewhere. It has led to this man going into that office in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and striking dead someone he didn't even know. Not that it would make any difference. Apologies for the background noise. Listen, we have been in a fragile state for a long time, and I have been saying for a long time, we need to take responsibility. Don't blame it on Donald Trump. Please, please don't blame it on Donald Trump. It is so small of you. And once Trump is removed and you find out these problems still exist, then what? Then who are you going to turn on to? Turn on. Then who are you going to attack? You point the fingers, and you being the folks who are doing the wrong things here, pointing the fingers, be it at the Democrats, at the Republicans, at this guy, at that woman, at this color, at this culture, or that ethnicity, stop. And also stop the nonsense about black people in general being so oppressed and so held down and so impotent that they can't take care of themselves. That all they can do as far as taking care of themselves is rage and burning and harming their own people. And that's something that, the left peddles, their own people. Because the people, our own people, are Americans. Our own people are human beings. The Black Lives Matter movement, number one, the organization, I've told you about that. They don't want the Western model of family. They don't care about dads taking care of their kids and of their wives and of their families. And that's the number one problem in the black community. Yes, I am saying it. It's okay if a white man says it, because I care about, quote, the black community. But you know what? There's more than one, quote, black community. If anything, this whole Black Lives Matter movement is exposing that. It's exposing this wide rift among the black Democrats and the black Republicans and the black Libertarians and the black Democrats, awful lot, who think that maybe the Black Lives Matter movement is going too far. We're talking people like Terry Crews and Morgan Freeman and Stevie Wonder and Lil Wayne and Kanye West, and a lot of people that I know and a lot of people that I love and respect. The idea that black folks are so impotent and can't take care of themselves is the most damaging narrative you can say about my brothers and sisters. Cut it out. Cut it out. You are harming the very people that you're purporting to respect, that you're purporting to uphold. You're not doing it. You're lying. The leaders of this movement are lying. And there are a lot of other people who are following along because they think it's the right thing to do. And I'm telling you, and there's much more of you, many more of you, who are following along. I'm telling you, you are being deceived. You are being lied to. I'm telling you that the Democratic Party and the progressives among us don't have our best interest at heart. I'm tired of hearing about fascist Trump. Please stop making me defend this man, okay? But here I am again, tired of hearing about it. When you have armed mobs who are throwing bottles of urine and missiles and rocks and injuring officers and burning down buildings and getting people fired and hauling down statues and insisting on their way or violence, guess what? That's the fascism. Stop. 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 I'm begging you, stop. That's all I have to say. I'm a good man. I know what I'm talking about. I am not filled with hate. This shirt, no one's talked about my shirts that I wear, but people are probably thinking it's just a shirt that I put on, because some people, I don't know, I read about people making comments about clothes people are wearing, and I don't know, I see looks from some people, not many, 1 in 100, And they could be looking at me for any reason. I mean, the long hair, whatever. Cowboy hat, whatever. Maybe they're just squinting because they're looking at something in the distance. I don't know, but maybe they're seeing this shirt or my red, white, and blue hat, my cowboy hat. It's just a piece of clothing. I'm not into symbols. I'm not into this. I'm into being straightforward. I'm into treating everybody with dignity and respect. I don't need to put a sign up or to pronounce Black Lives Matter because of course they do. I will treat everyone with respect and dignity. Everyone, including Donald Trump, including Republicans, including progressives, because you deserve it. Until you do something really violent and nasty and I'm not going to say irredeemable, but something nasty. Folks, listen to me. Please listen. I have faith. I have faith in humanity. I have faith in America. I have faith in me. And I have faith in my Lord. So peace, 4 fingers. I'll be coming to you with another message on Friday. Bye. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, that's good. YouTube's good.